Hello, good evening, welcome, and happy Thanksgiving to all my people that celebrate Thanksgiving. Welcome to Thursday night. It's evening with everyone time, so I shall be posting a link so anybody and all of you, well, probably not all of you at once, but any number of you can come and join in and just have a little chat. It's not just me tonight. I thought it might be because I know Jeff's busy with family being Thanksgiving, but Dan has made it, and we also have another mysterious joiner who hasn't been around for a while, but has been around for occasionally, but you never know. So welcome to Nat, the Dexterous Crafter, and indeed Dan as well.
Hey.
So hello, there's three of us here, so there's room for I think 7 other people, be they members of the gang or the patrons and things, or the link I say will be pushed through into the chat in a few minutes. But first of all, we've got the important people I've got to talk to and say hello to. So Nat, how's things?
Yeah, they're not too bad, thank you. Like I said, just recovering from my dosage of COVID, but never mind.
Yeah,
we're onwards and upwards.
We won't mention the C word, but
no.
Yeah.
But other than that, no, we're doing pretty good, thank you.
Did you? I mean, you had it, but did you have it properly, or was it just you only knew you had it because you were told about it, or was there actually?
It was when it sort of slipped in because I was really, really bad with like cold/flu. I thought, great, brilliant, just what I need when I'm going away. But then obviously when I tested positive, it's like,
That's why.
And we noticed my smells dipped as well. So it's like,
Oh, bit by the raptor.
Absolutely. So it's a case of when we tested positive, it all made sense.
Yeah.
But I want to guess to start with. Never mind.
Probably one of the best ways it can go, rather than it being, life-threatening bad and stuff like that. So we're happy that you're recovered or recovering.
Absolutely.
I'm just
happy Thanksgiving to Dan. Dan's
absolutely
in the land of Thanksgiving, so I'm surprised that he's here. I thought he'd be busy, but
Oh, we already ate. My wife and I, we do it at lunchtime. So at noon, she has everything ready. So
very, very
I've got no sense of time as to what time it is there anyway. For all I know, it could be lunchtime. I don't know.
It's 2 p.m. right now.
Okay, so after lunchtime, so that's okay. We have a visitor. Another visitor has appeared at the bottom.
Who do we got?
I think his space bar might be broken. I'll bring nothing to the table. He just said I'll bring nothing down the bottom there, but
it's ladies and gentlemen, or ladies and gentlemen.
Hello, stranger.
How are you doing?
Hello. I am liking the beard there, Dan. That's epic.
This is epic laziness.
That's looking.
And
I thought I was growing mine out a bit, but
at least last month,
very nicely tended. Though.
Yeah. See, at least last month, I could say that I was growing it out as my lawn gnome costume. But now it's just plain laziness.
It looks spectacular.
Though it is getting
Be proud
cold,
of it.
so
be proud of it. And yours is looking quite good as well, Nat.
Oh, I have missed just kidding.
Oh, she's gonna slap you right through the screen, dude.
Yeah, I get in trouble sometimes with that. Isn't let's see, we've got people in chat. Pascal's back. He's been busy for a while, but he's back now. He did say something. What did he say? He said this. He said he's been busy the last few months with a new hobby space and building a big machine.
Ooh.
Now, you can't just say things like that. We need to know more about this.
We need to know what kind of big machine.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's just not the done thing around here. He also says that he's got to continue with his Lego world map that's been taking a few months already. Yeah, I've seen those. They're quite impressive. But yeah,
as in a world map made of Lego.
Yeah,
it's a world map. You can do it in different variations and things. It's a pack like the Iron Man thing that behind me there.
Okay.
Right.
It comes with instructions, but yeah, I've seen them.
Sound of it?
We need to see pictures of that.
Yeah.
The gross group is where you put pictures of things like that. There's a thing. Hang about. Let me put there we go. Look, if in case you don't know it, you can join it on Facebook. It's facebook.com/group/gross group, and you can put your pictures up. We'll be having a look through the last couple of weeks of pictures in a little while. Everyone's saying hello. Gemma says hello to Nat. She's already said hello to us. Pascal says it's like a diamond painting with 11,695 pieces.
Wow.
Is that all?
Which for
You
a
should have
diamond
whisked through that in an
painting,
hour.
that's
That's
actually not
disgraceful.
very many.
Compared to diamond.
Yeah, I mean
art,
they're all one by one little round bits.
Yeah.
I think, like the
It's
like
a-
Iron
the-
Man thing. I
the
can't remember
Lego
how
is
many pieces
like-
are in that, but
The size of 6 of those little diamond pixels.
it's pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds it. It does sound it.
And also, they do look impressive. It's the price tag that puts me off them.
Yeah, they're
they're a
not
bit-
cheap.
Yeah.
It's a piece of art, isn't it? Rather than anything
True.
else. But
Mhm.
I've been told not to even think about it.
I-
I don't know what
I
they're not thinking
assume
about.
that once you're done, you stick it on the wall like you would in
Yes.
a map. Yeah.
I've seen it on the Lego site. They advertise it like on walls and things.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. There's a Lego calendar I want to get that I heard about that it has like a scene or something that you can basically change around the pieces for on a monthly basis. So you
Oh,
get to
right.
rebuild it like every month
Yeah.
with a different
seen-
picture on it.
I've seen
Wow.
in fact, I think it was Chris who had one last year. The advent calendars.
Yeah.
You got a little figure or
Yeah, I didn't manage to get one last year. I've had them on previous years and haven't been
Oh.
able to get this year's either because of everything.
that's
But
probably where I've
um,
seen it before.
yeah,
When you've had one.
Yeah.
they're all good.
love
Shane's
that.
here. Good evening, Chris, and all in chat. Hope all are well. And
Hey,
Hugh's here as well.
Hugh.
Everyone's coming in. So
Yay.
hello to everybody. Why am I getting notifications on my phone? What's that saying? Oh, someone's
Me.
commented on a video, and something on my Steam wish list is on sale. So we won't worry about that either at the
Mm.
moment.
Uh-huh.
Yes, so it's Thanksgiving today, and tomorrow starts Black Friday. Although technically Amazon have been doing Black Friday like
It is.
Oh, wait.
It's-
All the stores have
Yeah.
been doing.
It's Turkey Thursday.
Yeah.
Turkey Thursday. Yeah,
Turkey Day.
yeah. We were talking about this just before we went live, and so we don't have Thanksgiving in the UK. It's just not a thing. I
No.
knew it
Because
was.
we're a thankless
before
bunch
Christmas,
of
but-
heathens, Dan. That's what we are. We don't thank anybody for anything.
Having a
Exactly.
holiday based purely around a meal without really anything else attached to it is just fantastic.
It sounds great. It sounds great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
my wife's
I mean,
a
it
wonderful
sounds like
cook.
Christmas
so
to us, but you know.
We've got
I was gonna
leftovers
do
to
something, I
last
can't remember
for,
what it was,
you know,
but
most of
We
a
like that
good
Christmas
couple
dinner,
weeks.
Dan.
I know what I was
Turkey
gonna do. I was gonna
everything
post a
for
link in
month
chat, but-
afterwards. Turkey curry,
that
turkey
link that I've
sandwich,
just put in
turkey-
chat is the one that you can use to come along and join in. There's still room for more people if you want to come along and join. Click that link if you're watching, and you can, it talks you through setting up your camera and your microphone and stuff. Come along, join in, just say hello. You don't even have to
I
stay.
have
You just pop
something.
in, say hello. We wish Dan a happy Thanksgiving, and then you can go.
I have something I need to share. Something I only found out today. Amazingly, literally only found out today. So I was at work. I was doing some work in the kitchen, and Queen was on the radio singing "Flash."
Mhm.
Yep.
And I'm singing along like you do while I'm doing bits in the kitchen. And the cook said something about the singing, and I said, "Oh, it's a great movie. This I loved it as a kid." And she, who's considerably younger than me, she was like, "I think they filmed some of that up here on Sky." And I was like, "What? Really?" And so, of course, I had to Google it immediately.
Mhm.
And sure enough, the actual scene where Flash and Dana Barrett, is it Dana Barrett? The woman anyway, where they board the aeroplane
Yeah.
and take off, and then they get caught in the storm and end up
Yeah.
sort of facing Ming the Merciless. But that bit where they board the aeroplane was filmed on Ashig Airstrip in Skye. I literally passed that every day on the way
Really?
to work.
Wow.
Oh, that's cool.
And one of the ground crew was Robbie Coltrane. I had no idea. No idea. I thought so.
Wow.
I am, of course, going to have to watch at least the introduction, at least the start.
Is there not a plaque? There should be a plaque there. Make a plaque.
Yeah.
There's nothing there at the moment. It's people have been campaigning. There's kind of like a bit of a split up here because it's a small airstrip and it was built by the army way back in the 50s, I think it was. And it's literally a tiny airstrip. I mean, just to give it some perspective, if they filmed the Top Gun scene where Tom Cruise was chasing the F-14,
Mm-hmm.
within about 5 seconds, he would have ended up with his front wheels stuck in boggy marshland and he'd have been flat on his face. It's that short of an airstrip. It's really, really short. And it was built by the Army. They actually stayed with somebody who used to come into daycare with us, obviously back when they were younger, and they used to run a B&B. And it's in need of repair. It needs some work doing. But we've got a bit of a split up here because there's a lot of people campaigning to get flights back there, sort of short haul flights, short hop flights to and from, which would be fantastic. Fly from Skye to Inverness Airport or to Glasgow, or that kind of thing. It'd be really, really useful. And there's a group of people that are sort of really grumbly about it, like your typical NIMBY attitude. And then there's a group of people who are saying, no, we don't want an airport there. It needs to be in Portree because Portree is the capital. But there's nothing in Portree, which is just a fact of the matter. And then there's a group of people saying, yeah, bring it back. It'd be great. It'd be great for the economy. But yes, this was back in the late 70s, early 80s when they filmed it. And it was before the Skye Bridge was built as well. And Sam Jones apparently actually drove up from presumably either Glasgow or Edinburgh, which is where he'll flown to, actually drove up and crossed over on the ferry just for the whole experience of experiencing the Highlands, and absolutely loved it. And in an interview talked about a couple of jumpers that he bought while he was up here. He said, I think his memory might have gone a bit with age, but he claimed to have visited a place where sheep went in at one end and jumpers came out of the other, which I'm pretty sure there's never been a woolen mill on Skye that exactly does that. But yeah,
that's
it was
what they told him.
Apparently a big fan of the area. But yeah, filmed on Skye. I had no idea. I mean, there's lots of stuff filmed up here that we do know about because they like to make a bit of noise about it when it happens.
Yeah.
Highlander. The scenes with the castle, that's across the road from one of the places I work at.
Oh wow!
The bit where they're all going to battle, where they battle the Kurgan, and they're going across the bridge from the castle.
Yeah,
that's a place called Elandonnan Castle. It's 10 miles down the road from where I live, and it's pretty much opposite where I work. That's been in quite a few TV appearances. It's one of those. It's a beautiful, picturesque castle. It's really great to visit as well. But it's a beautiful, picturesque castle. It's one of those that appears on lots and lots of things on
That's where the Balamory houses are as well, isn't it?
No, that's Stornoway.
Is it? Oh, okay.
The castle, Archie's Castle, is actually somewhere in England. That's the
right.
only one that's not
Really?
in Scotland.
I thought it was all the coloured houses and stuff.
All the coloured houses are actually in Stornoway.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places up here that kind of look like that, very much like that. But the coloured houses, I saw a documentary on that. It's when Gabe was wee, he loved it. It was a great show. He loved it. And for each time they filmed a new season, they had all the houses painted for the show because they weren't traditionally that colour. There are some very bright painted houses up here, though. That said. But yeah, they painted them for the show, so the local painter must have been on a really good deal with that one. Yeah, was that BBC wanting some houses painting? Yeah, certainly that'd be £10,000 per house, I think.
Thanks, Biddy. I've now got Balamory theme tune stuck in my head. Thank you very much.
I'm just amazed that the Highlander actually did something authentic.
Yes, indeed.
I mean, this is the movie that cast a Frenchman to be the Scot.
An Egyptian, a Spanish Egyptian.
Yeah, a Spanish
Egyptian
Egyptian played by an Englishman.
It's crazy. It's a great film, though. I love it.
It's been so long since I've seen it.
As long as we pretend Highlander 2 never happened, that didn't exist.
Yeah. Precisely.
So it's Highlander 3, which is in reality Highlander 2. And just Highlander 2 never happened, ever.
That's one of the few instances that I will go along with that kind of mindset, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yes, yeah, I mean, everybody, well, that one's a very well-known one. And then, the recent Aliens one with the architect-y... I forget which one it is, but the very, very start bit where they go into the cave and they find the old cave relic-y things, that's up on Skye. It's a place called the Old Man of Store. And that's very recognisable because it's a rock which looks looks like it shouldn't be able to stand up. That's standing up on this hillside.
Huh.
But yeah, normally they like to make a big song and dance about, when something like that happens up and around here. In fact, the Wicker Man, the original Wicker Man with Iwa Wuwa, that was in Plockton.
I don't know
where
where
it
that
takes
is.
off in the float plane and lands in the float plane. That was filmed in Plockton, which is just 6 miles that way. Also, where they filmed Hamish Macbeth, which you might not know, Dan, is a British TV series,
Okay.
and a lot of that was filmed around about here. But yeah, Flash Gordon filmed on Sky. How did I not know
The
this?
people
How
who
did you
want the
not know it?
airport
Yeah.
back, they need to capitalize on that.
Hell yeah! And I mean, why isn't there a plaque down there saying?
I
Sam
think you
Jones
should
boarded a
print
plane
yourself
here?
a plaque and sneak in one night with a balaclava on and
That's
tie
it.
it up to a
I'm
fence.
gonna get
Yeah.
creative. Create a plaque on the 3D printer. Sam
Yeah.
Jones as Flash Gordon took off from this airport to face Ming the Merciless.
Yeah.
Why not?
A delightfully cheesy film with a rockin' soundtrack
Oh, that's
started
fantastic.
here.
Fantastic, and one of Brian Blessed's best performances.
Oh, he
Without a
is a
doubt.
treasure. He is a
Yeah, I
global
mean that
treasure.
and Highlander, both the soundtracks done by Queen, and
Mhm.
Yeah.
both
Yeah,
absolutely
absolutely,
impressive.
because Highlander was Queen as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, cracking soundtrack.
Right, we'll go across and have a look at the gallery thing, the gross group pictures.
Yeah.
Let's see what we've got. We've got a couple of weeks of these to work through, but I don't think there's loads, so we'll just go through them at a moderate pace, shall we say. This is Frankie. He's got another Opal, I should think,
Yeah,
probably.
I
I
like
don't know
that
for
one.
sure, but
They
I'm pretty sure it
They're
is.
the ones that were they called the Vauxhall VX 2000 or something in the UK.
That was called the Speedster, apparently, according to the number plate. I don't know what it was called.
I think I'm sure it was in the UK they sold those as Vauxhalls, and I think it was something like the VX 2000. But
It
that's
looked quite nice.
The vertical
Funnily,
exhaust
that's
is kind of
another thing.
interesting.
There's an owners group that comes up to Sky once a year of those.
Hmm.
So at certain
That's
points of the
cute
year,
cover.
at one point of the year, there's a Porsche owners group, and you'll see reams and reams of Porsches all following each other all the way up Sky. And another time of the year, there's an owners group for these cars, and you see loads of these all driving together. And it's the only time I've ever seen loads of them in one place.
Cool.
That's really
I
cool.
like it. Mike has been doing the thing that Nat's doing.
That's
I can't
Yeah,
remember what it is now.
yeah,
is
they
that
still
Twiggy?
got, yeah,
It's
you're
the
doing
ball
the
thing.
thing, yeah.
Nation.
Apparently he's modded that. I don't know exactly what he's modded from different. Nat might be able to see what he's changed. He's obviously put his own name on the plate.
On the
Is that
number plate.
I
yeah.
think
Yeah.
that's the only thing he's actually done different to it. He's added his plate on that.
does
picture.
it normally say something else or nothing at all or?
Nothing else. Oh no, I'm lying to you. Sorry, no, it's got the registration plate
Oh right, okay.
Or is it
underneath.
the actual registration plate of the one that you're building?
Of
Of
the
the
truck.
actual truck?
I think so, but I'm not actually 100% sure on that one. I know it's got a registration plate where he's put World of Mike.
Right.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
hey,
just
that's cool.
Done that to it. Quite cool. Steve's been doing Forks,
Ooh.
Double Doors Phoenix.
Caw-caw.
Looks like a nice looking kit, that one. It's similar
Do
to
like look
the
at.
owl that they've done, but
Yeah,
obviously
Oh, is it
I'm sure he's going to have built it.
yeah. You
Clever.
turn the gears and wings flap, I'm betting, and
Ooh, I like it.
that's
I like it.
neat.
Does it turn into a pile of ashes and get reborn as a tiny one?
If you set fire
well,
to it, it'll melt. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll turn it enough heat and it'll go to ashes. First, it'll
There
just
you
be a
go.
puddle.
If you go backwards and forwards between those two pictures quickly enough, you'll be able to see the wings flap.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yes, yeah, very good.
Caw-caw, caw-caw. That's really cool.
Mike is also building the Routemaster,
Ah, yes.
the big bus.
The big
Yeah.
London bus. Yeah.
I saw another stream with the Rootmaster and was looking at that going, that would be a lot of fun to build. And it's 1/12
Yeah.
scale. I've got action figures that could ride it.
That's going to be some size when it's done. I mean, I know
Yeah.
It's going to be
Zero One
pretty
and
big.
such a
Yeah,
bit.
it doesn't appeal to me, that one. It's a bus. It's like, nah.
Yeah, but it's a classic London bus, though, isn't it?
It is, but
not
I've seen them
just-
before, and they're not
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Uh,
It's just because it's a classic London bus, I think.
Yeah.
000.
Paul DeTomaso's been doing the OOO droid assembled.
Yep.
It's basically a 3PO with a different color
Yep,
scheme in it.
that's
gunmetal 3PO.
000. He is a torture and assassin droid.
Oh,
Ah, right, okay.
this
This is one of mine. This is an older picture of mine.
Yeah.
This is Enterprise in progress being built.
Yeah.
There's a picture
That's
later on of it
impressive.
being built a bit more than that. So we won't stick on that.
That's very
Another Opal, the GT next to the Speedster. I prefer the Speedster. I
that
must
one looks
admit.
like a yeah.
Oh, I like
The
I
GT
like
looks kind of like a
It's like a
Oh.
cross between a Ferrari Daytona and a Corvette Stingray.
yeah.
Mm.
Got a little
I
bit of
like
a
that.
Datsun. I forget what model those are. They're from the 80s.
Or like the 280Zs.
Yeah,
250Z, that
yeah.
kind of thing.
A little bit of that in there too.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I like that.
It's
I
a
never
neat
knew
car.
Opel made a car like that. I like that.
Edward's building a thing. Is this the big
Yeah, is that the tow truck?
truck thing, the tow truck thing? Yeah, or the crane thing or something.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the tow truck.
It's huge, isn't it? Look at the size
Yeah,
of it.
it's massive. I love all the little fiddly bits in there.
Yeah, I mean, look at the size of the seats.
That's with the seats and steering. That doesn't look like a tow truck though. That
Maybe it isn't.
They should
Maybe
be-
you finished the tow truck, and this is a race car.
Well, that
yeah,
one-
yeah.
It could be a two.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a GT3 RS.
And very orange.
It is quite orange.
Ooh.
Yeah, it matches my shirt today.
Wow.
I'm liking
That's
that. That's
cool.
quite nice.
Everything
It's got-
opens and
It's got enough Lego in it to make it Lego, but it's got enough
Mhm.
flat panels to make it look like a shiny car.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, the connector pieces remind me of that Connects.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. A
Yeah,
lot of Lego
Technic
Technics, that sort of
Pieces
thing.
like that are yeah.
Mike has also been building a mechanical lockbox
Oh.
from KiwiCo.
Ah.
That's kind of similar to the thing you built, isn't it, Chris?
Yes, it's got certain elements of that.
Mm.
We have another visitor. We have Mac joining us, so we'll say a proper hello to Mac in a minute. But hello, Mac.
Hi, Mike.
Hello.
You are here, but we'll finish the gallery. Unless there's anything of yours in there that you want to talk about, then obviously feel free.
Don't think so.
Mike has got the motors in for the Spitfire
Oh.
because this has got the animated
yeah,
spray
that
base thing
base.
that makes it pan and tilt and stuff and things.
Oh, cool.
He's found Hachette doing the Titanic, which is
Mhm.
again going to be huge, but I've got no
Does it
interest
say
in
what
doing that
scale
either.
it's going to be?
The scale I think is freaking huge.
Yeah, massive. That's what it says.
Massive
Officially
scale.
massive.
Yeah, it's going to
I built some Lego last week. The Jedi
Yeah.
Interceptor.
Very
I quite
good.
enjoyed that. That's a nice little kit. I've been playing around with the nacelles of the Enterprise to diffuse the light somewhat because that's how it comes.
Yeah. That is-
It's lit by a few little bulbs and it looks a bit rough.
Way too sourcey. That's
So I made it look like that,
Ooh, nice.
big
and
improvement.
I'm
wow.
much happier with that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Does look better.
So yeah, on video number 51 of building the Enterprise, you
I'm
can see how I
one
did it.
video behind on your build on the Enterprise.
One
One you
video
just put up a little
behind.
earlier today.
Oh right, yes, I've because I've got a big bulk pack of them delivered. I've put one up every lunchtime. I've got a few going up for
Speaking
another.
of, I've had my notification that the next Iron Man package is on its way. Woo.
My
I
website's
just
still
got
broken.
pack number 2 yesterday for Iron Man.
Oh.
I get
My-
pack
my
1 in
fan
the
home
summer.
website-
Loving
My
it.
fan home website portal is still broken. I can't get onto it to see when anything's coming.
Oh no, this
So,
wasn't. I've not actually logged in to have a look, but I got the email saying that your money's been taken out of your PayPal, and then I got the email yesterday saying your package is shipped, and it's usually
Yeah, the trouble
about
is,
a week.
I get the email saying a package is shipped, and it doesn't tell me what package is shipped
Hmm.
because I've
Ah,
got
but yeah,
like
but that's
5
because
things
you're
coming
doing a
from fan
million.
home.
Part works, whereas I'm only doing one, so I know which one they've sent.
Yeah, that would tell you which one it is. But yeah, I got a notification on Monday or Tuesday saying I got a package shipped, and then half hour later I got a notification saying you got a package shipped. It's like
You could just start sticking them all together. Iron Knight Enterprise.
Franken-Kit.
To,
Yeah. Though the Enterprise with the Larson scanner at the front would be pretty
R2
awesome.
DeLorean, yeah, it's not going to quite do it. But Paul DiSpacio has been building. It's not Gundam.
Manziger Z, I believe, is the name. If I'm right,
I don't know anything about that.
That's
I know
really Optimus Prime.
That actually did come to the States when I was a kid. No show or anything to support it. Just a bunch of plastic toys that were like 2 foot tall. They called them Shogun Warriors. No names, nothing else. Just like 5 of these big robots.
Very cool.
Of course, I had them all because they were awesome.
Yeah.
But it was decades later I found out they were like the Japanese line that's like classic over there.
Cool.
Yeah.
This is Graham. He's obviously built the same Jedi Starfighter I did, but he's also got the shuttle and the TIE fighter.
Yeah, the TIE.
All nice stuff.
Yeah, they were good kits. Those, they're really nice. Went together really, really well. I enjoyed building them.
Good. The Tidarium.
Oh, this is you, is it?
Tidarium was my favorite.
Yes, it's me. Yeah.
That's right. I'm confused by the name, but it's
Yeah. No.
So you have got pictures in there. There you go.
Yeah, I did have. Yeah, I forgot. But, remember, I was saying at the time you were building. I just finished the
yes.
Anakin's thing at the same time. Yeah, but I had built the TIE fighter and the Imperial thing.
Very
The
cool.
other
I
white
like
one.
the way the Imperial the shuttle opens up. That's quite cool.
Yeah.
It does. Yes. Yeah, it's nice. The only thing I'd say is it needs a stand because you can't display it. It opens up and everything, but you can't fold the wings down and
wings
have
down
it
properly.
stand up.
Stand up in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bit of a
but that's
shame.
how it landed in the movie, isn't it? The wings folded
Yes.
up as it lowered down.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the wings down, it's like an.
But a really nice kit. Yeah. Not overly expensive. Yeah, I do need a bigger shelf.
Yeah. Well, there was a lot of the mini things there, and there's.
You can get a Lego shelf. Lego Creations on.
Yeah. I had the fun, there's something you just stick on a shelf and you look at and go, oh yeah, okay, that's cool.
Absolutely, yeah.
Reminds you of the film.
They give you a little memory of the time that they were in this film or the series or anything, and I like it. Good. I like the little DO down there as well. Cool. Very cool. Right, that was the Enterprise, not quite finished. There's one little panel still to be fitted onto that, but this one I've got the next bit fitted onto it, so it's quite.
That is
I
absolutely.
don't know how it's going to fit because you can see the neck through that bit there, and there's not a lot of room.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know.
It really is.
Yeah,
fantastic. I just love that.
I just don't understand how they're going to have it go together without a second to stand under the saucer.
I don't get it at all, but it will become clear at some point in the future. Philip Prime has been doing. He's finishing off his diorama of the rally thing, so I think he's making trees for it, or painting trees for it. Works, and there we have the diorama, all lit up and everything looking good.
Nice.
Love that.
Yeah,
the smoke tells the story, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The dirt effect, the gravel effect is fantastic. I think it just looks so good. Yeah, really,
tufts
really
of cotton just work.
Yeah, really work.
It's just the freeze frame, isn't it? Mike's done stage 2 of the Route Master, giving you a sense of the scale of it.
Yeah.
Edward has been doing the. I can't think
It's a
Warhammer
Sigmar thing, isn't it?
Sigmar, that's the one. That's the word. The Night Haunt coach thing.
Ooh.
It's like something from
good.
Disney Haunted Mansion.
Wow.
That's neat.
Lots of bits and detail in there. That'll be an interesting one for him to paint up. See the
horses are
dead
awesome.
horse pulling things.
Yeah.
Or like the sword at the front as well. That's quite scary. You get out of the way of that, wouldn't you?
Spectacular, painted. They do look gorgeous.
Mike has been finished his lockbox, I think.
Oh,
And it opens like that. It's
I
an
love
iris
iris
opening.
doors.
Very cool. I think it's electric.
Cool.
This is me. This is the DeLorean. Obviously, not that doesn't go there. That's the back.
Yeah.
I just put it there to put it in the picture. I've got 3 wheels now, and the 4th wheel I think is the next issue. So
Okay.
from being behind, it's coming
Have the
together.
attachment points broken yet?
No, I haven't broken anything yet.
Okay.
Ooh.
good.
Oh, look at
Big
that.
day. This
Flashing
is me.
lights.
This is flashy lights. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Of course, they're
That
breaking
looks
too fast.
really good.
Is that like sped up
Really
on
good.
your thing? Is that how
Nice.
fast
No,
they actually
that
blink?
is live. It's just a looping video of 7 seconds of
Okay.
it flashing. That's just what it does.
Yeah.
Wow.
The nav lights are going
People
too
are
fast.
complaining about it, obviously, because people complain about all sorts of things. Apparently, that the lights in the centre bridge bit are too bright. They shouldn't be nearly that bright because reasons.
I would think
And,
some tissue or something up there to diffuse
yeah,
it.
I
can
can
help
tell
it's
you
help
that
it
space,
down.
though.
doesn't
It's
bother
just-
me. The bit on the right there that's lit up where the black bit was on the left is apparently not lights. It's meant to be a vent or something.
Uh-huh.
Apparently,
That should not be lit up.
but I don't care. I'm
And there
happy
should
with
be
it.
a
It looks
red
nice.
strobe right behind the bridge in the top.
All right, yeah. I don't know. I'm happy
Does it
with
come
it as
with
it
a,
is.
with a tiny wharf in a little spacesuit with magnetic boots?
Yes, but not magnetic. It just floats off. It's fine.
Yeah, I
Steve?
checked it. That scale figure would be 1.8 millimeters tall.
At all. I didn't think it'd be that big.
Tough job to paint that, really, wouldn't it be?
It's 1/1000th for a
Yeah.
6 foot tall person.
Wow.
Is it 1,000th? I hadn't worked out that it
This
was
is actually a
scale.
slightly bigger than 1,000, but I've got a bunch of 1/1000th Trek kits I'm going to display with it, so it's
nice.
close enough.
Yeah. Because I got the shuttles, the two
Yeah,
shuttles
I
in
got
a
those
pack,
too.
and they are not to scale.
Oh no!
But they're very nice. I think there's a picture of them coming up as well. Steve has been building a tank, and it's looking good.
Isn't that the same one Tony was building?
It's the Chieftain Mark 10, I think, the British main battle tank, massive big
Yeah.
tank. Is it?
Massive big tank.
Yeah, it looks like you could do with a new iPad as well, but we won't worry about that. He probably doesn't use that corner of it at all.
I've got a tablet over here with a crack in it too.
There's a Black Friday sale, 50% off your first 10 issues of the Eddie Stobart pack.
Fiddlesticks.
And yes, it's got another plate on it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, if only you had known that, Nat. You
Yeah.
could have saved a good few quid there.
All these
Just
things
big.
are to you once you've already
Now, if
started.
they would just bring kit to the U.S. with that deal, I'd be all over that.
Yeah.
If they just do kit on a 50% off deal, I'd be happy. I'd love to build kit, but I just can't afford another part. Work.
Yeah.
So,
No, they
Yeah,
are.
It's
I
like
wouldn't
one with the
have
Iron
been
Man
able to afford to build
another
kit,
one.
but I'm
I'd love to build kit.
privileged that the fan home have offered it to me for nothing. So
Yeah.
happy with that.
Enjoy it.
Yep,
You
more tank,
lucky-
massive
lucky.
big tanks.
Yeah,
That's-
to you.
Ready.
Not to
Nice
make you feel
subtle-
bad at all, Speed. It's fine. It's,
No, very fortunate. Very fortunate that they've done that, and absolutely,
Yeah, we're
I would be
fortunate too. We get to
delighted
see it.
If somebody had offered me that, I would. But yes, it looks really, really good. I'd love to build it. Just,
it's looking good so far. I'm hoping that one of the packages that's been dispatched is the next couple of issues. So
no loss. But I am enjoying watching you build it, at least. So. And I've been
Good.
watching loads of Knight Rider stuff, as a matter of fact. There's so much stuff I
Yeah.
did not know about Knight Rider. Anyway, by the way.
it's quite scary sometimes. I watched some of the first season, and there's a couple of bits where you can actually see the guy dressed as a seat driving it.
Yeah, I've seen some
Yes.
photos of that. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. The driver
Not intended for high def.
It is
No,
so
not at all.
cool. Yeah. Well, one of the
Uh,
channels I've been watching it says that the release of the Blu-ray has really kind of destroyed a lot of the
Oops.
effects because you can spot so many things.
Yeah. His box completed. I think it's motored. I don't know if it's electronic or not. I
Right.
think I saw something about it from the inside with electronics, but I could be wrong.
Ooh.
that the
Adam,
inside?
Raging Modeler, has been doing more orc stuff.
Ooh.
It's toothy.
That looks it looks dangerous, doesn't it?
That looks,
Yeah.
that looks a little bit dangerous. You won't want to get in
Yeah.
front of that.
It
Or behind
looks
it, or
with
to the
a-
side of it, for that matter.
With a
Or
death
anywhere near
ray
it, yeah.
cannon.
Yeah.
He's also managed to get Hero Quest.
Oh.
The best thing about Hero Quest.
HasLab. He did the HasLab. I knew somebody
Chris
who
Pratt.
had this game like way back in the day.
Hmm.
And
I'd
painted
never,
up all the
ever,
figures.
I'd never even heard of it until Fox shared that video, which is just really, really funny.
But yeah, he's going to be painting all this up at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I certainly hope that the castings of the figures are much better than the originals.
I'm pretty sure they will be.
Yeah.
He's been doing things with Christmas trees as well. Beholder with a hat on.
Project for my girlfriend for her Christmas tree.
Cool. I like it.
Okay.
This
If
is
that's something
Pascal's
your
new
girlfriend
hobby
would
space.
like, that's a keeper.
Why not?
I
Yeah.
dare say there's a 3D print available of things like that.
His big thing. He's building a big CNC machine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's gorgeous.
quite
That's a good looking hobby room. That looks
It is, isn't
fabulous.
it?
Absolutely.
That's a nice space.
Yeah.
Little 3D printer and
And that's the
giant
last one that we get.
CNC.
That's what we finish with. There we go.
Oh.
So we'll go to that picture. Why not? Hello, Mac. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well, actually. Yeah, going good. I'm just sitting there and finished off another little orc.
Nice.
Because I've fallen down the Warhammer hole, the same as everyone else.
Hang on.
Ah.
Yeah, put you on,
Good
on the main
choice.
screen so we can see what you're doing. While I grab you some
Oh,
of
God.
those
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
go ahead and show
God.
us some of your minis.
drinks.
Yeah, oh, minis. Oh, I have many. Y-Wing, which is cute as. I love that one. But no, my big project is coming along. I have, could I get them together? I've done this before. You know, a few, I'm doing the alien build, the part
Yes.
work.
Oh, okay, that's you doing
Oh,
that.
yes.
Okay.
Oh, it's just that's yourself. I've been looking at
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah,
That looks like it's going to be some
getting
size
big.
as well.
that's the tibia and fibia.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my good lord.
So
Oh,
yeah,
It's half scale. Isn't it?
that's just
Wow.
that doesn't have, it's half scale. It doesn't even have the. I haven't put the foot is still to come. But that's
That's
just
going to be
the.
humongous.
It's going to be enormous.
you're going to be able to dress it
Yeah,
in
that-
children's
that is just-
clothing.
Yeah, that is the lower leg, just the lower leg.
Oh,
This is
that's
the rib
beautiful.
cage, or part of the rib cage, and that is all metal. Believe me, that it's chunky. It's heavy.
nice.
So yeah,
Fantastic.
and yeah, really good. And I love this part of it. It's all stuck together with magnets.
Yeah. Did I
It's
not
a
hear that you
plastic
did the magnets
interior.
wrong on one part? You managed to do magnets on the
I
outside.
did,
or something,
yes,
which should be
I
inside,
did.
or-
I have rectified that. You can see,
Good.
yeah, you can see the glue marks where I glued them on the outside. All the magnets go on the inside. If you get this part work, all the magnets are on the inside.
See, you're
That's
you're
a
making these
lesson
mistakes
learned.
so other people don't
Yeah.
have to. You're doing people a favor.
Yeah. That's a great
Well,
way
this
to,
is
to
it.
hide
Yeah.
the seams and screw holes. So you can assemble
Yeah.
it and
It
you can
is.
still disassemble it if you need to.
This part here, down the back of the leg, just pops into place.
Oh,
It's
Wow.
all metal as well.
Wow.
That's just
Ready
amazing.
coloured,
It's like an anatomical
painted,
model.
and just clips. It is. It is. Yeah, that's absolutely right, Dan. Yeah, yeah.
You're
it
going to
is.
be well and truly sorted for next Halloween. You just need that on near your front door, so when your trick or treaters
Every holiday, just dress him up differently.
Lunge forward.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. I mean, it's the model itself. It's a great big build. Yeah, it's half scale and everything. But there's motion sensors to go in. There's lighting to go in. The jaw comes out. The inner jaw pops out.
Yeah.
Oh my
It's-
word.
Hang on,
You
I'll
should
put a
hook up
battery
a
in and
little
see if we can get it
speaker
going.
that you can like talk through him.
No,
It
I
would
want him
be
to make all the
awesome.
slobbery noises and do it all on his own.
Yeah. Oh, I'm going to do the epoxy slobbery bits. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Have I got a battery in the? This is the head. Just the head.
Big as hell.
Yeah,
It's
that's so cool.
Part of.
Big old banana head.
Yeah. Let me
Love
see.
him.
Now,
Yeah,
part
have
of
a
me wants
battery
it
in
to come
it.
out.
We can get it going.
Wants the mouth to come out really slowly and menacingly, and part of me wants it to come out faster than you can see.
Yeah, it needs to have like two
This
settings.
is right. Yeah.
It needs to have an intimidate
There is no
setting
speed setting.
and a strike setting.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, that little 9-volt battery doesn't appear to be cooperating. So
Oh.
we'll have to do it another time.
How good would
But
that be? for
It's
inquisitive
it's
children?
impressive.
You know, kids get a little bit close to it. And
Yeah.
Whole fruit, yeah.
Oh.
Burglars. It's like, burglars, housebreakers, don't come near.
fantastic.
Keep them at a distance.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Impressive piece of stuff. But it's like the it's like the Enterprise. It'll be 2.5 years. You know.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
So spread it over that time. It's it's not too bad for something that looks like that.
No.
I want to see that and the Terminator like side by side with their arms around each other.
And R2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and a little R2
that would be
next to
pretty
it.
good. Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah. For sure.
You see, if the Iron Man
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a larger scale, that would be a great.
Yeah, I mean,
As
that's
happy
fair.
as I am
It's
with the
still-
Iron Man
it's
build,
still
I'd be
impressive.
happier if it was half scale.
It's still going to be a good size. That said,
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
looking
yeah.
at the leg, which was the last bit that that was sort of built up in the last magazines, and the leg alone's like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
All good stuff.
There is
Right.
only one. There's one part work that I'm really unhappy that I've missed out on. There is only in France, only over here. I can't remember if it's Hachette or Fanhome or whichever company it is. They've released a sixth scale 2CV, Citroën 2CV.
Yeah.
Yes, I've seen that.
It's-
There's someone in
it's
the
really
Gross group
spot,
is
though.
putting videos up of that.
A 6 scale. What was that?
A
It's
Citroën
2CV.
2CV.
The only problem I've got with that one is they chose the Spot, which was it was a limited run colour scheme, and I think it was
Yes.
maybe really popular in France, but you hardly ever saw them in the UK. See, the UK,
Yeah.
if they'd have made the Charleston, especially the yellow and black Charleston, they were gorgeous. They were
Which is
absolutely
lovely.
amazing.
Yeah.
The burgundy and black ones were nice, but the yellow and black was really stunning.
Yeah.
But I would have expected them to go with the Charleston or the Dolly because they were both really popular models, just generally all over. I think the Spot must have just been very popular in France, perhaps.
I think so. Yeah.
But fantastic
I don't
cars.
know any of the
Absolutely-
names of them, but I recognise the car. But I don't
Absolutely
know.
loved them, and the prices they go in the way of the Beetle now, sadly.
Over here to get a decent, probably 70s model, mid 60s, mid 70s model, you're looking around €4,000, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for a car of that age and as
It is,
basic as
yeah.
it is,
And
it's
for how
big money.
rudimentary they are. See, when I had my two CVs, you could pick a tidy one up for £500 or £600 quid.
Yeah,
At that time.
yeah.
That's when Beetles were just going really mad. A friend
Yeah.
of mine bought a Fourgonette about 8-9 years ago, £10,000, £10,000 for a 2CV
Wow.
van. I mean,
Oh,
it wanted
wow.
one for years, to be fair. So it was willing to eventually give in and spend on it. But
Sure.
but yeah, I mean, like you say, a decent 2CV now, you're looking £3,000-4,000 easily.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's a lot of money for what you get in the car itself.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Just
you
to
could
put
pick
it-
them up for peanuts.
Yeah.
when
Just to put it into perspective, Dan, these were the basic French car, pre-war, Spiddy, or just after?
It was actually designed pre-war, And then
Yeah.
they hid the design when
Yes.
Germany declared war and they invaded. They actually hid the cars and the
That's
original
right.
designs because at the time Hitler was looking for a people's car.
Yes.
And knowing full well they would have stolen the design, it would have been lost. And it would
That's
have
it.
been
That's
claimed by Germany.
Yeah,
So
that is-
it wasn't officially launched until post-war. but
post-war.
it existed pre-war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a French people's car.
Yeah.
Same sort of principle as the VW Beetle, but I used to be a mechanic at a VW specialist, and we dealt with Beetles, camper vans, and the flat fours and what have you. And I worked there for a few years, and during that time, or for many years, I had 2 CVs, and I would take a 2 CV hands down over a Beetle any day. Engineering, build quality wise, and everything else so much better. The engines were far, far superior. The only downside is the 2 CV engine was a 602cc twin, whereas the Beetle was initially a
flat
1104 and then went up to 1300 flat 4. But no, it's one of those things. The Beetle's got a real charm about it. It's bloody awful to drive. It's like driving a bus.
Yeah.
Big, massive Bakelite steering wheel and pedals that sprout up out of the floor. So you can't put your heels on the floor and operate the pedals. You have to stamp on them, kind of thing. They're horrible.
You're making me glad that I've never
and
driven
if you've
one.
ever driven a camper van, you've got a gear stick that sticks out of the floor this high. That's connected to a rod which is about 5 foot long that connects to the gearbox, which is right at the back. And it is like stirring a pudding trying to find it. It is horrendous. Horrible things to drive. Bloody awful. But the 2 CV are just beautiful cars.
Yeah.
I mean, I am biased because I did have 3. I was in the 2 CV club for years. Absolutely loved them.
Yeah.
Loved them.
Still very, very popular here. Still very, very popular, as you can imagine. You know, but to look at a really nicely restored one and see it in immaculate condition.
If I had the money somewhere to store it, and for practicality's sake, I would love another one, especially a van, something like a Fourgonette or an Acadian.
Yeah, Fourgonette
I don't know about the Diane so much, but the van version I would have had.
Yeah.
I
get those
practicality of keeping it stored.
Great little car. You should look it up, Dan. It's an amazing history to it.
Looking at it right now, actually.
I say he's looking at it now. Ethel says there's a company in France that are converting 2 CVs into electric vehicles.
Yes.
So
fact,
maybe Speed
Dan,
can
looks
get
like
one.
a good
It's
size for
environmentally
it.
friendly.
It's a
Some
very
years
cute little
ago,
car.
There was a program on British TV called Equinox, and they did a special on the 2 CV, and it covered the entire history and talked to some of the original sort of designers and builders and what have you. This would have been back in the early 80s, I think. Have a look around on YouTube and see if you can find.
Will do.
It's brilliant, really good program. It would have been early 80s because I remember I was still at school at the time when it came on, and I was very into the 2 CVs even then. And I've still got somewhere a couple of the original. I don't know if you ever went to any of the dealers when they were selling them new, but the sales brochures were actually a Tintin cartoon.
All right. Yeah.
It wasn't just a brochure which was here's pictures of the car, here's the specs. Isn't it cool? Buy one. It was an actual like four-leaf Tintin cartoon with photos of the 2 CV with drawings of Tintin and an adventure on the thing.
There's driving the car. That's great.
There's a town. Just it's less than an hour from here. It's called Angoulême, and it is the home of Bande Dessinée, which is comics in French. It's a comic town. It's where the Hervé, the originator of Tintin. It's not Tintin. It's Tintin. Sorry, mate.
No problem. No, you get a point. Yeah.
And he, the whole town has a week-long comic festival, and you do get 2 CVs going up there.
Oh,
And you also have a lot of people coming from Scotland because of Tantan
right.
and the Black Isle.
Yes, true. Yeah,
He did a.
Well,
he did a.
I mean, that was the thing. I know in a lot of the comics he actually used a 2 CV as well, didn't he?
Yes.
So presumably that's where the whole connection
that
when the
relationship.
dealer was selling them. So they obviously they did a collaboration. And it's in fact I remember one of them that I had. It was the adventure of the 2 CV and the Arctic Snowman. That was the dealer. That was the main dealer's brochure.
Did you?
I'll bet they're collectible now as well.
Absolutely. Anything old
I
by.
thought it was great. And I remember at the time, me and a school friend, we were just kids going into the dealers to look at the cars that obviously we couldn't afford because we were school kids. And this Citroen garage, a couple of the salesmen were really nice guys. And we'd go in and say, "Oh, can we take some sales brochures? You know, pictures of cars and things like you do." And he'd say, "Yeah, how many do you want?" And he'd just throw brochures at us. Like, "Yeah, just on you go," you know. And
He should
they
have
were
kept
really
them.
nice. Yeah, it was great.
Oh, cool. Well, that's diverse, Chris. If you want to
Absolutely, yeah.
moving off of modelling.
We never focus on any one thing. Any stream I'm in goes anywhere.
It
So,
does look nice. If I could afford the part work and I'd quite like to build one and do a repaint, make it a yellow black Charleston.
Absolutely. Maybe next time it comes out, I'll have a go.
Yeah. We can only hope that a lot of these, get reproduced and wider distribution.
A lot of them you can start up at any time, can't you? I mean, like the Ecto 1. It's almost finished in most of the world. But I've just decided to start it. So,
but some of them,
we do seem to be on the back end of a lot of them, don't we? A lot of places in Europe seem to be like 3/4 of the way through before we start getting the first episode.
Yeah. If somebody wanted to build the Millennium Falcon, they can't.
Yeah.
Or the X-Wing. I don't think that's available anymore.
I don't think it is. I'm pretty sure it will be. I can see Fan Home starting them again.
Yeah. The one I really want that I didn't even know it existed until it was long done was Hachette did in Japan only the space battleship Yamato. And that was a 1/300 scale. And so that was a 300 scale, mostly metal. Everything moved and lit up. And
what scale is the big model kit that people
500.
build? Oh, all right. So, and that's a fair size.
This is massive.
Wow.
Is that the one that's like 3 foot long or something?
Something like
it is,
that.
yeah.
It's
The other one's going to be like 5 foot long. That'd be ridiculous.
I think it's Vincent who's built that one. And I remember seeing it on one of the screens on the shelf, and I think it is about 3 foot
on
long.
YouTube, look for DHD Model Works, I believe. It's like DHD is part of the channel name, but he got hold of the issues, like individually found them and built it up. And it is just an impressive feat of engineering, and it's amazing. Like the doors open for the torpedo bays.
Oh wow!
Like they like drop in and slide back, and it's just like amazing. That's one I would love to have, because I love that ship. That the big one's one of those white whale kits that I know I'll never be able to get.
Yeah, that's the thing with a lot of the big kits. They're nice, but they're so expensive, and especially if it's something like a Bandai kit as well. The huge ones are really expensive to buy outside of Japan.
Yeah.
Well, I looked to see if this the Alien was being built anywhere else. It is only available in France at the moment. It's any reviews you look for are going to be in French. A couple of guys in the UK have started importing them, the magazines or the issues directly, but paying for their own postage. But in general, it's only available here, and so are the YouTube videos. But you can go to a store in France called FNAC. It's FNAC, it's as we call it here. And you can buy every issue for €1,600. All in one box, shipped directly to your door.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, France used to start a lot of those part work ones. I think they had Kit for like a long time before it came over anywhere else.
Yeah.
And don't they have the Starsky and Hutch Gran Torino as well over there?
Yep. It's on the go. The 2CV. Well, being a hachette. I mean, hachette is an axe in French. I think there is a tendency for that company to put out stuff into Europe, a European country, whether it be Germany or France or whatever, and see how the build goes. So we're kind of being experimented.
Yeah,
we're being experimented on. But it's going together well.
Paul Tomaso says that HobbyLink Japan was selling part packs for the Spaceship Battleship Yamato.
Yeah, I saw those, and there are big gaps.
It's not
so that kind of thing would possibly be okay if you had a lot and you just needed
even more is that there are big gaps, and
Yeah.
I'm good at scratch building. I don't know if I'm that good at scratch building. I mean, a lot of this is like
with
die
something
cast
like
stuff.
that. You could end up missing a very vital part, couldn't you?
Yeah. I could replace like the electronics if I didn't have that, but this is structure.
Not the front left panel piece. Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Right, I'm going to call it a night there. It's been an hour or thereabouts, which seems to be about the length of these shows now. They used to be an hour and a half, but things have drifted down again. So thank you all for coming along and joining me. It's been great fun.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll meet again at some point in the future.
Oh yes.
What we got next? Saturday, I shall be playing some more No Man's Sky. Dan's probably already finished.
That game you just don't finish. They have they have restarted the expeditions though. The ones that had finished
I haven't got involved in anything like that. I'm just trying to find a planet that's not trying to kill me.
Yeah, I really enjoy the expeditions. They're like special event things that had like limited time frames to do, and then you get like special stuff for any of your characters.
Yeah, I think I need to learn how to play it properly before I worry about doing anything with other people.
Because the expeditions don't teach you how to play it.
No, I'm not very good at it, I must admit. But there we go. But yeah, Saturday I'll be doing that. Sunday I figured out how my computer wasn't linking up to the VR headset, so I should be returning for some Lone Echo on Sunday night.
Yay!
Monday's E-models, Tuesday's nothing, and Wednesday is bench time, isn't it? I played a game. I finished Indiana Jones. Yay!
I haven't watched
Wednesday
that one
I should be
yet.
doing
You
something
finished
on the
it?
bench. And next Thursday, hopefully Dan will be joining me along with Jeff. We shall be hopefully finishing that between time escape room thing that Dan missed out on last week.
Yeah, I need to go back and watch.
We just did a thing. We did the thing in whatever room it was we were in, the medieval type thing, wasn't it? Yeah, we did some stuff with that. We made it to the Wild West town. So we got to do something there. I don't know. There was something about dominoes and cards and things, but yeah.
Okay. This is the part of the show where I just smile and nod and everything's just going.
Yeah, you're always welcome to come along and help out. But
you are not alone, Spinny. You're not alone. I did watch a few episodes of that old game that you did, the one going out of the hotel and coming out of the hotel. Over the top.
Yeah, Control.
Yeah.
Nobody understands that game. Even while you're playing it, I don't think anyone understands that game.
So that's that. Yes, so thank you all. It's been fun. It's been nice catching up with people in chat. I say at the end of the month, every month I throw the doors open so you can all come along and join in. Like Mac has now. He's come along and joined in. You're welcome to come along and join in next month. Probably next month. I don't know. It's Christmassy time, so I don't know. The streams may be a bit mixed up then. So we'll figure it out. But next Thursday, I say, is game time. So hopefully Dan and Jeff will be joining me to probably finish off the escape room there. So that's that. Thank you all, especially to you four for coming along and joining in on camera.
Thank you for the invitation.
That's been delightful.
Been good.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll meet up again at some point. Thank you all for watching, and I've got to find the video that does the finishing video thing. So yeah,
Let's see if that one
thank you.
runs.
It's been good. Yeah, well, the intro one did. So
Yeah, it
no,
did.
I think this one won't. So,
So it's
yeah.
Jeff.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for watching, and stay safe. And we'll see you all soon.
Bye bye all.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Take care.
Bye.